Hey YouTube, more Splinter Twin action. So, not the worst hand in the world. I don't have the twin, but I've got a might and a good amount of tempo slash counterspell, so I'll let this ride. Ugh. Didn't really want the third remand, but okay, I guess. Yay. So he's probably like some kind of Lingering Souls type of a deck, or something along those lines, I think. Tokens. Okay, well, I can remand his Lingering Souls and stuff like that now. It's pretty good. They don't like that usually. You might try and do that, whatever that instant one is. Raise the alarm. It's a cool swamp. Yeah, raise the alarm, called it. But I'm going to remand it. Just jam up his hand with stuff. I mean, the tokens don't threaten anything fast, so they need all their little token stuffs. So yeah, you can go ahead and Inquisition me all you want. I wonder if they can see me moving cards around in my hand. He takes the Pestermite. It's fine. Whatever. I'll dispel action. It's always handy. Now any kind of disruption, any kind of discard spells that come at me, I just cast the Pestermite and ignore. I mean, all I got is, counter spells at this point. Hoping he's going to try and cast like some kind of Lingering Souls thing. He's got to do something. I mean, it's unpleasant when you know the guy's got a counter spell, like a remand especially. They hate this. They really hate this. Gives me card. Oh, snap. Oh, that was good play. Get another one. That was a good play. You can see the other Pestermite now. I don't have the Splinter Twin yet, so not like I'm rushing to get this out. I got the Deceiver anyway. Ha. EAD, if anybody knows what that means. Yeah, that's worth a remand too. I'm trying to find that twin. I need a twin. Ugh, I don't need that anymore. I really don't. So, what I'll do here in his upkeep cast this and tap out that isolated chapel. Any of his removal is going to be an instant, so I've got all kinds of dispels and stuff. I could pack that, but I don't actually care all that much. All I need is a Splinter Twin and it's over. I can block one, sure, why not? Got the Is It charm. Oh, I got it. Sweet. Alright, discard that and that. Play the land. He's done. Stick a fork in him. Usually they don't want to sit through this. Yeah. So my tokens are better than your tokens. Okay, the old... Well, the Vapor Snags almost work like Path to Exile or Swords to Plowshares versus these tokens. I don't know if I want to keep those or go for some counterspells. I don't know. It doesn't seem to have a ton of instants in the deck per se. He's running the IOK. I think I'll let it ride. I love that I put this in here instead of that Cryptic Command. This is a great, extremely versatile spell. You know, critter removal. It's also, you know, card draw and filter and counterspell all in one for 2 mana. That's, I mean, each mode is extremely useful to this deck. So those counterfluxes are coming out of my sideboard. I never side them in for anything. I don't know why. They're too expensive. That's the reason I don't use them. So this is pretty good. It's kind of immune to his whole discard package. You know, go ahead, discard it. And like this would be this would be the most annoying thing for him to discard. I mean, here comes the IOK, of course. Yeah. Go ahead, take something. I don't care. See, he should have probably taken this, I would think. Let's see what I draw here. Depending on what I draw will affect what land I play. Yeah, okay, good. Alright, so I'll play this. A little blue land action, Serum Visions. I got the twin. It's immune to IOK. I only need one more land. So I'll bury that, put that on top. And now I can use my Is It charm as I see fit. Here comes Raise the Alarm. Oh no, shit. Well, that's okay. I can, if he takes the Splinter Twin, I can kill it with the Is It charm. I just still need to get a I still need to get a a critter, but I got 8 of those in there, so that's okay. See, it's such a versatile card. These little irritators, can't stand those things. I'll take the 2 damage because I want to cast this at the end of his turn so he doesn't do any sorcery level disruption to my Splinter Twin, like another one of these or God only knows what. doesn't swing with it. Okay. Interesting choice. Honor the Pure. So that means I got to. Alright. Now he's left with Jack. Shit. Honor the Pure is fine. I got the Serum Visions. I'll definitely love that. Bury all that crap. Sorry about that. Somebody knocked on my door. Okay. Sorry about that. People at the door and etc. So I kind of made a misplay while I was distracted with the door. I didn't want to actually pay 2 life for that. Yeah, you go with your Lingering Souls. I don't care. Hand, next, bury. So I don't know what he's waiting for. Taking some damage. All of his stuff seems to be sorcery level, so okay, great. If I untap, it's over. That's it. Easy game. Very, very easy game. This deck is completely easy to play. Very difficult to stop. You do that. This is the key here. This is what people aren't running too often. I don't see it. I don't see it played very often on MTGO. I don't know why. I think people are running alternate win cons like Delver, and I've seen even freaking Wall of Omens and all these other things that just don't focus on protecting your infinite combo. So I'll give you guys a look at the list. Here's the list. I get a lot of wins with this deck that I've honed it down quite somewhat from my original, like, just threw together the list. I've never played Splinter Twin before. The only reason I really started playing it recently is because, well, 2 reasons. 1, I want to learn the deck so I can learn how to beat it better. And 2, was somebody who's begging me for a trade, and it's the only thing I could find that I didn't have already, so I ended up getting some Splinter Twins in a trade. So I figured might as well throw the deck together and try it out. So this is my take on it. It's heavily focused on getting the combo and protecting it. I don't try and do anything fancy else. Like I don't even have bolts in here. It might seem crazy to some people. Oh, why don't you have a lightning bolt? Well, this does what the lightning bolt does, and better, because it slows them down for 2 turns. It doesn't just remove it, but it just jams them up. It buys you more time than the lightning bolt does. The lightning bolt removes it same way this does, but this, then they might cast it the next turn. They're slowed down. It just slows them down. Everything else in here is either meant to filter or counterspell, to defend, or to slow them down until I can get this happening here. I would love somehow to find a way to like transmute or something, like some way to get more of get this more often, because this is the one piece that I'm waiting for most often. I have lost games where I'd gone through more than half of the deck without seeing one, but I have a healthy amount of filter here. I've got 4 serum, 4 telling times, and 3 Izzet charms. It's like if you can't you only need 2 pieces of these 3, two out of these 3 cards. This is the only critical piece that these have redundancy here. But anyway, so there you go. There's the deck. Let me know what you think. Post your trolls and flames. You can troll me for this land. I don't care. I'm going to get some of those red-blue filters and probably less fetches. Or maybe I'll just dump those. I'm not a huge fan of these, but they work just fine. I mean, I use them all the time, mostly for colorless, but you can get you can get colored if you need it. Pain lands are not bad, guys. I use them all the time. They're cheap. They're inexpensive, I should say, and they're perfectly viable. I mean, they're arguably better than the shock lands, other than, you can't fetch them. But, shock lands have their own disadvantages. Sometimes being a basic land type is a disadvantage, or sometimes it's an advantage. Anyway, so moving on. Post your comments and thumbs up, guys. At least if you watch this video, at least take a second and throw me a thumbs up. Throw me a bone here. I could use it. All right, later, guys.